Hello and welcome to today's video. In today's upload, we are building a sales dashboard completely in Excel using pivot tables, pivot charts, and slices. Step 1. Convert your data into a table by pressing Ctrl+T. From there, uncheck the filter button to make your table look beautiful. Then you also apply any table style you want to make your table still look nice to fit your preference. From there, you name your table something like sales data. Anything you want, just name your table, and I will name mine sales data. From there, we are going to the insert tabs and we are going to insert pivot tables. So pick tables from range, then your table names appears, then click on OK to insert a pivot table. Then from here, we are selecting the fields you want for the pivot table. Then for the first table, we are selecting the region, then the sales. Then we set another pivot table for the second table. So we'll be setting 3 pivot tables. We've set the first one. For the second table, we'll do the same process. And from there, after inserting the pivot table, you select the fields. In selecting the field, we selected regions and sales for the first one. Now select products and sales for the second one. And then in the third pivot table, we'll do the same thing. But now we are going for dates, then the sales. And then we'll have 3 pivot tables. After we are done inserting the pivot tables, what we have to do now is to insert pivot charts from the pivot tables. So just click on the pivot table to select it. Click on pivot table analyzer, then click on pivot chart. Then you select your preferred chart style. We are going to be doing this for all the other pivot tables we inserted. So we inserted 3 pivot charts from the 3 pivot tables that we inserted, and from there we proceed to the next step. From there, after inserting the 3 pivot charts, what we do is to select any of the pivot charts, go to the pivot chart analyzer, then we insert slicer. Yes, we insert the slicer. From the slicer, we are picking 2 regions, 2 fields, which is the region and the product, and this will be our sliders for the dashboard. And now we are picking everything, the pivot charts and then the sliders, into a new worksheet. From there, you adjust them to fit the size you want, and then you align them the way you want as well. Now we'll go back to all the sheets we inserted the pivot chart, and then we copy them, we cut them to the new sheet, which maybe we'll later name as the dashboard sheet. From there, you select each individual sheet, and then you uncheck the field buttons to make this sheet, to make the chart look a bit nicer, and then to also give it much space. From there, you can also remove all these labels since they are not that much necessary in this chart. And there, our dashboard is almost ready. What we have to do now is to connect the slices with the data in order to allow the slices to control the whole pivot charts. From there, you select each slicer, you go to the slices tab, go to report connections, then you check all the pivot charts created. This is because we want these slices to control all the pivot charts, so that anyone you click on or you update, then the whole pivot charts, they also update automatically. And then that's basically the dashboard we are talking about. So you make sure you connect each slicer to all of the pivot charts that we created. Right here, what we are doing is to calculate the total sales, which we just use the sum formula. And then our dashboard is ready. The only thing left now is to customize it the way you want. Then to make it look beautiful too, you can decide to remove the grid lines.